This video is sponsored by Milanote.
Everything's gonna be fine. I'm so sorry about that. Oh no, there's been some casualties. Oh my gosh, that's so much dirt. Absolutely love this. So, I guess I can't have my plant over here. Let me demonstrate what happened. Scene. I pulled this out of the art closet. I am backing my way out of this little area with the plant. I knock it over. Plant falls over. I gasp. I say, oh my, I have made a mess. I told myself that I wouldn't work on the apartment tonight, but here I am. I was coming over here to paint this pegboard. I messed around a little bit on Procreate on my iPad to try to figure out what color I wanted to make this, and I landed on like an olive green. Do you hear that? It's like the consistency of a Go-Gurt. Anyways, I'm gonna try to paint this.
Sorry, babe.
Kind of nailed that. Hello and welcome to another apartment update video. I've lived here for about 2 months and a lot of things are not hung up on the walls yet. A lot of things have like temporary decorations. Like many people, if my environment doesn't feel cute, put together, clean, organized, it takes a toll. It takes a toll up here. I also am sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I've been sick for the whole week, been isolating at home, so that might have something to do with it. Oh, also I have new hair. My hair has been blue for like 2 years and I just dyed it kind of back to its normal color with some green in it, so that's pretty fun. Hopefully by the end of this video, I am feeling a little bit better physically, mentally, and my apartment will look cuter. But before I get into the updates, I want to show you some things that I got. I bought myself a shower curtain and I am so pleased with it. I usually don't buy myself new things. Like I try to usually get things secondhand, and I tried a couple attempts at getting a shower curtain off Facebook Marketplace, but all of the offers were falling through and all the cute ones were just going so fast. So I did end up purchasing myself this one new. It's soft. I don't know what I'm doing in here. Okay, I'm gonna get out. My second purchase is also near my shower, and it is this bath mat. It is a diatomaceous earth stone bath mat, which they're designed to like absorb water. Well, I guess that's how all bath mats are. It kind of like wicks away moisture. Don't know where it goes. Maybe it evaporates really quickly. I'm not totally sure. I used to have this one from Urban, and the thing with Urban purchases, I don't know, maybe it's just their bath mats, but like it was not designed for longevity at all. Like I tried washing it so many times, it just like clung on to dirt so much. I feel like if you have a dingy bathroom, you might be able to relate. The last thing you need is like a bath mat that also looks a little bit dirty. So overall, I think this bath mat is just like a much better fit for this place. I actually got myself these as rewards for decluttering my apartment. If you haven't seen that video, I just posted a video where I decluttered my whole apartment, and actually my bedroom now is like blank. Let me show you. Okay, so basically before I decluttered, this room was just like storage for all of the stuff that I hadn't unpacked from my move. And now I am overwhelmed at how blank and white of a room this is. I think it can be very tempting when you move into a new place to just like buy new stuff because it feels like your old stuff isn't good enough, or just like you're bored of it. But I've been really trying to just use what I already have and try to maximize that first. That way, if I do decide to make purchases for this place, they're like smarter purchases. Like I feel like those purchases I made for my bathroom were like very well considered. I feel like this sort of like long-term thinking ahead is really key for making an apartment design that works for you, that isn't gonna cost you $1 million, and that will last a long time. Like when I was living in my last apartment, I started really thinking about like what my dream space would look like. And I actually started at that point a milanote board for my dream apartment, and I've been using that ever since. I'm super excited that Milanote is sponsoring today's video. That way I can show you how I've been using their boards to plan my apartment and my creative projects. I made this giant dream apartment board last year, and now that I've actually moved into a new place, I wanted to take this creative vision and start planning how to improve this apartment. So I added in photos of my apartment right now, that way I can see what needs improvement, and I made sub boards for each different room in my place so everything stays super organized. I love how many options you have with recording thoughts and ideas in Milanote. I've been adding captions and notes to the photos of my apartment to start brainstorming what I actually want to do in here. I can also add in videos that I can watch within my boards, like this apartment tour that I absolutely love is right here for me to watch while I work on my boards, which I think is so fun. I also love using Milanote to create to-do lists and shopping lists. That way, when I'm out and about shopping or thrifting, I can go into the Milanote app and all of my lists are right there with me. If something is cute, I am 10 times more likely to use it. So I love that I can make cute illustrations on my iPad and easily transfer them into my boards. But even without custom illustrations, the color picker tool and the built-in customization options make it super easy to make beautiful, professional looking boards. Milanote also has really great templates. There's over 100 built-in templates for you to choose from, so you can find something for whatever you're working on. Also, Milanote is great for collaborating. So if you're sharing work with clients or coworkers, you can invite them into your boards and get feedback and collaborate in real time. So if I had roommates, I could share these boards with them and make sure they're on board with everything I'm planning before I drill holes in the wall. The best part of all of this is that Milanote is free with no time limit, so you can go to the link in my description and sign up for a Milanote account for free. If you already use Milanote, I would love to hear what you are working on, and if you are not already on board with the Milanote crew, then check out the link in my video description and sign up for an account for free today. Thank you so much to Milanote for sponsoring and making such an amazing platform for me to plan all of my creative projects on. And now let's get to actually working on the apartment. So this is my workspace, and as of now, it is not super inspiring. I did prop up some paintings here. I've been calling it an unfinished painting for so long. I think I might hang it up anyways. Maybe if I hang it on the wall, it will give me the extra kick in the butt to actually finish it. I think that I want to do a little mini gallery wall over there. So I'm gonna get my power tools out. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't damage anything and everything ends up on the wall in one piece. No promises.
Lights out, I'm your favorite. Too many ways, been in your place, there's delays. Add it up, plus sign, zeros on the table. Driving and vibing, bring the beat later.
Okay, nothing is ever quite as simple as we think it's gonna be. I had to learn how to add a wire to my canvas. So yay for learning something new. I am gonna nail it into the stud, and if you can see my stud buddy up there, I found a stud here. I'm gonna just turn around. The thing with the studs in my apartment is they don't make sense. I don't know if it's because my building is old, poorly constructed, or both. I am going to have to hang this a little off-centered. It's a little bit quirky of a placement, but at the same time, I'm like super indecisive when it comes to where to put things on the wall. So the stud being in a weird place kind of gets me off to a weird start, and we'll just go from there. Should I have a plan for this? Maybe, but we're just gonna see what happens. Oh yeah, no. Think positive thoughts. It's not totally connected to the wall, but hey, it's hanging. What about like that? What about that?
Lazy, just be honest, baby. We got different phases. Give it all, take it all. I'm just feeling lazy, just be honest, baby. We got different phases. Give it all, take it all. 말리부 가서 한 잔에 쭉 마시는 blue lemonade. 술은 필요 없어 다 끝나기 전에. Under these lucid dreams, I'm not just a visionary. It's all making sense to me. Not a basic, ain't no order.
Why did I forget how much work this is? Like, I was thinking, oh, I'll do my gallery wall and then I'll hang up some shelves and then maybe I'll hang up my curtain rod. And here I am, many hours later. I think I'm just slow. Like, I think I'm just a slow human. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Okay. This is all the art that I still think I want to put up in this corner. It's starting to get to be a lot. Is it too much? To some, maybe yes, but I'm gonna keep going. What do we think? I think it's pretty cute. Very curious to see if this actually gets me to complete that painting. Now that it's hung on the wall, will that be enough? Not sure. I really like having this in the corner. I think it's a little bit different than like the other gallery walls I have in this space, just because it's centered on the corner, and I think that's fun. And I think I could add to it later if I want, but for now, I'm gonna leave it here. I want to hang this pegboard right here, but then I discovered that I don't have a stud here, even though I thought I did. I drilled, no stud. Maybe I missed a stud, I don't know what happened. Either way, the place that I drilled in the wall does not have a stud, so I need to use like a more heavy duty screw, but unfortunately those heavy duty screws do not work with the back of this. So I added these little hangers here, and I'm gonna try putting anchor screws in the wall and hanging it that way. We'll see if this works. I think it worked. Okay. Ah! Wow, I'm such a handyman. Oh my God.
I did it. I really like this new wall setup. I have one qualm with it, which is that there is not a single thing on this wall that is non-rectangular or square, and that really bothers me. So we'll work on that. I'll look for something. I think that might be all I do tonight. Of course, in my brain, I was like, I'm gonna hang a gallery wall, and I'm going to hang up curtains and a shelf in my kitchen. I don't know why I always think that I can do more than I can. It's a chronic problem at this point. So I will check in tomorrow and we will continue on with the improvements to the apartment.
Hello, it is the next day, and I think what I want to tackle today in this apartment is my mantle. Now, I did temporarily put some decor up on the mantle. It's very childish, and that's not a bad thing. I have like my little frog here. I have my Nintendo Switch in its place of honor. I have a Moana print. It's not very well thought through. I think I might also work on the decor up there. At minimum, I'm gonna get rid of the random stuff. I have some boxes and a lampshade up there. So don't know what that's doing there. Step one is gonna be to take everything down. So that's what we're gonna start with. Oh, I forgot about this. I have some wires that I don't know what to do with here. Like, why did I do that? I get so creative to avoid actually like getting rid of things that I don't need. I think I should donate this. I've been walking around my apartment for like 45 minutes trying to figure out what to do on here. I have this basket. What if I shove the wires in the basket? Like that? I mean, it looks better than the wires being out. Should I add? No. Okay, what about, this seems very risky. Yeah, that's not gonna work, too wobbly. Other thought, books under the switch to make it look like it has a home. Okay, what if this goes back down, but then we add candle? This is hard. This reminds me of Scrooge for some reason. Does he walk around with a candle like this? I might be making that up. What do we think about that? I also have this little incense holder that I made. The switch cover is really bothering me, so I was thinking, I found this piece of paper and I could cut it out and make myself a little custom Nintendo Switch cover. What do we think? I have this sticker that I think would work really good over here because it has some of the yellows from over here. It has some greens. So I think I'm just gonna put down some color on this, put the sticker on, and that'll be my little custom switch cover. I could feel myself starting to overthink. So I decided to just grab my crayons because this is what I do in my sketchbook when I'm overthinking. I just grab crayons and I just go. So I think I'll just, I don't know, put some blue down. Maybe it'll be a blue switch cover. This really doesn't matter. I'm a little apprehensive to use this sticker because I love it so much. Whatever, let's just do it. Let's go for it. Live the big life. Use the sticker. Bum, ba, da, bum. Oh, wait, I actually like that. I thought about like hiding my Switch, like, you know, putting a picture frame in front of it or something. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm taking myself a little too seriously here. Like, I can have my little Nintendo Switch out. I can have my silly little duck out. I think often I get into this mindset where I'm like, my apartment needs to be presentable to the world. My apartment needs to be cool for the world. And like, I get that, but also at the same time, I live here. No one else has to live here. If people think that my house looks stupid, oh well. Okay, I think I'm gonna add this print. I stole this frame from my bathroom. That's like one of my favorite things to do, is steal decor from one room and then add it to another. I'm also gonna add this little, it's like a trinket tray, I guess. I made it from polymer clay a few years ago, and it's not my favorite thing that I've ever made, but it is red, and I feel like I need some red over here. I did save some DIY projects for candle holders, so maybe someday I'll make a cooler candle holder. But for now, I will say it's an improvement, so. So I feel like what this area needs is a focal point besides the TV. I have a thought. I'm thinking I should make something for up there. I don't know what, but I think I should make something. I have some air dried clay, so I could make something out of clay. It might be craft time. Oh my God, I love craft time. I have my little vision. Basically, all I know is that I want it to be star-shaped. And then, I don't know, I might draw like some little guys on it, because I've been really into drawing these little blobby guys. Like, let me show you. Like, I don't know who they are, what their deal is, but I just like drawing these little dudes. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. I have this big thing of air dry clay. Drying time is approximately 2 to 3 days. I'm very impatient, so we'll see about that. Do not think I will need all of this though. It's gonna be very handmade looking. This is funny.
No need to be lonely. Let me take you on this ride. No need to be shy.
Why is this the funniest thing I've ever made? Wait, that actually kind of worked. Okay, so I made my little star and I'm having fun with the air dry clay. And while it's out, I was like, maybe I should make one of these things that I have on my boards. Like, dare I try? I won't think too hard. I'm just gonna make something. And if it can hold a candle at the end of the day, amazing.
Yeah, we taking off. I don't be fly. I got the sauce, you got the spice.
I don't know what's going on here, but I'm having fun.
You and I, nobody else. No, I ain't bad at kiss and tell. I wanna get to know every inch of you.
I made my little candle holder, and I remember from art class that you should score your piece before you attach them, so see how this goes. This makes me feel like I should sign up for a ceramics class. Like, oh my gosh, this is very fun. Okay. Oops. Please. I love it. Hello. It is a Sunday. I'm having a cozy little morning in, and I feel like overall my apartment is looking really cute. Yesterday I did some things around the place. I worked on my pottery a little bit, and those pieces are turning out cute. I'll show you them. But I also hung up curtains, which was a huge undertaking. I have never hung up a curtain rod before. So again, learned something new. I think it looks super nice with these curtains in here. I kind of wish that they weren't blank white because there's like a lot of white walls in here. And obviously I can't paint the walls, but like I could have incorporated some color with curtains. But I'm trying not to buy a lot of stuff for this place, so I'm cool using what I already have. And I think that it just like makes it look a little bit more finished in here with a curtain on the window. So love that. I also did go thrifting yesterday. Let me show you. Literally, I feel like it wouldn't be a video of mine at this point if I didn't go thrifting. So I got two things from the thrift store. First thing, kind of random, but I don't have a great jewelry holder. And I actually just lost a bunch of rings that I usually like to wear. So I was like, okay, I need to start having like a home base for these things. So we'll see if I end up using this. It was $3 and it's in pretty nice condition. I also got this lamp for $5. I actually don't know if it works. I guess let's test it. It worked! There we go. I don't have a lamp for this desk area, and I don't know that this is like the perfect fit, but I was like, it's $5, so I can at least like test it out and see how this works over here. And then the last thing I got was some towels. These are from TJ Maxx. These are not thrifted, but my kitchen towels are from like freshman year of college, and I've washed them a bunch and they're just really worn out. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time for me to buy something new. So that is my little haul from yesterday. So let me find a place for this lamp. Yeah, I think that looks cute. There's something so satisfying about a little bit of cable management. It makes it feel like I put some effort into what's happening back here. Okay, it looks a little funny with the desk up. Let me put it down. Lamp. It's kind of like industrial looking, which I think is kind of fun. For me, I don't really want my apartment to look any one particular style. I just want it to be full of stuff that I like. So this is like a thing I like, and it doesn't totally make sense with the rest of the design in here. And I think that's a good thing. Okay, so over in this area, I did add a plant. Actually, I added a couple of plants over here. And I feel like this makes a big difference with my desk area just looking like very sterile. This guy actually looks really happy right now, and he's been miserable for a long time. I just repotted in a terracotta pot, so hopefully I can keep him happy. I'm trying to be a better plant parent this year. I feel like I neglect my plants when I'm stressed, but it makes me really happy to have plants that look nice. Look at, my neighbor gave me one of those. So now I have a little happy guy in my plant. Anyways, the real reason why I came over here is because I have been debating what to do with this area. I think all I'm gonna do for now is hang up some command hooks. So I've kind of just been dumping stuff over here on this bench, which works really great actually, but I think it could be nice to just have like a few hooks, at least for like my purse. I have commitment issues, and then I have to remind myself that these are command strips and like I can just peel them off the wall. So I think I'm gonna do that. That way I have my little tofu goop tote there, which was fun. And then I think actually I should hang up some stuff over here because this is the actual entryway to my house. So I might as well have some hooks here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably fine. Okay, I'm gonna put my keys just over here. I mean, it's not the cutest thing we've ever seen, but it's very functional. And I think this makes sense just having the tote bag here because that is like art shop related, and I don't know, in my brain I like having things that go together in the same spot. I would like to figure out some sort of way to add some storage for my art shop over here, but I wasn't really sure where to begin with that. My whole art shop setup, it works very well. Like it all fits in this cabinet, but it would be nice to like have stuff easier to access. For now, I think everything is set up pretty good. I had a really big breakthrough for me recently, which is that I need to have like a tray. This is not a tray. What is this called? A basket. I need to have a basket for whatever project I'm working on, because otherwise I will just have like random clutter around my apartment. And I realized that I can just like put this basket inside of my fireplace because it's not functional. Speaking of basket though, let me show you how my pottery has been going. So right now in this basket, I have all of my stuff for my little air dry clay project, and look how cute he ended up. I, full disclosure, have no idea why I added a face. I was on the phone with my brother, not really thinking, kind of spacing out as I did this, which is a fun way to create, I think, is to have no thoughts. But yeah, a face ended up on him, so gotta figure out how to hang him up. And then this is my candle holder right now. It's like half complete, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't love it. I feel like it looks like a child's art project that they brought home, and that wasn't what I was going for. I wish I could say that that's what I was going for and that's why it looks like this. It looks like this because I don't know how to do pottery. But I had a lot of fun doing this, and it made me realize maybe I should actually sign up for a class. So I think I'm just not gonna display this for now. I'll keep it in my little basket, and maybe later this week when I'm feeling crafty, I'll just work on that. But let's figure out how to hang him. I have this flavor of command strip where they like Velcro kinda. So I'm gonna try that. Like that? Oh, he looks so cute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's probably close enough. Oh, no. No! No. No. Okay, so the problem was that the command strips weren't sticking to the air dry clay. Just gonna try some E6000. I used to use this glue for rhinestoning my dance costumes, and now I use it for everything. We're just gonna hope and pray. Allow 24 hours for curing. Sure. Oh my God. Guys, this is bad. My guy cracked because I was pushing on it. What a bummer. He is going to be drying from his E6000 surgery. Hopefully I can save him from this crack. Look at that. He cracked all the way down the center. So he's not going up on my wall today. I think the vision is there. If I can get something like this up on my wall, I'll be really happy. He needs to rest and recover because I just literally split him in half. Luckily the front is okay. Laying him there to rest with his E6000. That's my little craft update, not the best. So Mr. Starman is hanging out in the basket. Hopefully his surgery is successful and I can hang him up above the TV. But I think even without that focal point, I'm really happy with how the mantle turned out. It's been growing on me. Like at first I really didn't like it. I also hung up some lights above the TV yesterday, and I think it really like accentuates the little architectural moment I have above my closets, which I feel like is so rare in apartments to have like interesting architecture. So I'm glad that I was able to kind of emphasize it with the lights. I think that's nice. This is the view when you walk into my living room now. And I'm really happy with how much open area I have. Like I could do aerobic fitness in this corner if I wanted to. A big reason that I feel like there's so much more space is because I finally spread out my plants. I feel like the plants above the closet look really nice. The plants on the mantle are nice and spread out. And hopefully them being kind of like visually spread out helps me pay better attention to them and care for them better. We'll see. So this is the other side of the living room, and I feel like now I'm just like a little bit more excited to come sit here and work. Something about the walls being pretty much blank over here was very not inviting. Generally with my aesthetics, I'm very much a maximalist. I'm sure for some people looking at this would stress them out, but that's okay. Everyone's house is gonna look different. The more I work on decorating various apartments, the more I realize that really the most important thing is that I feel inspired and happy in here. For me, that's pretty much the point of interior design. It's not like to have the cutest looking house to show off to other people, but it's more to like make my space feel like me and feel like home, feel like a place that I am inspired to get work done, to relax and enjoy life. And yeah, I feel like there's so many little things in here that like make me smile. If you haven't tried decorating your house using things that you already own, I highly recommend it. It's like my favorite way to decorate because you're A, saving money, B, needing to get really creative, and C, I think by using things that you've already accumulated and you've already decided that you love, it's so much easier for your house to just feel like home and to feel like you. We love that. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I super appreciate it. And I also wanted to shout out my patrons. You guys rock so much and your support means the world to me. If you wanna check out the Patreon, I make an exclusive art print and sticker and podcast there every single month, and it's really fun and cool.
I just truly feel like fish. They don't have like mammal brains, so I just don't know that they really know what's going on. That might be like really mean.
If you haven't seen my declutter video that I just put out, it was really, really fun. I turned decluttering into like a video game for myself. If I hadn't done that project, I wouldn't have been able to decorate today. So check that out if you're interested. But yeah, that is everything for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it a ton. And remember that you rock and you can do whatever you put your mind to. Approved by me. Okay, I'm gonna lay down now. I'm very tired. Ooh, this feels good. Yeah, I think I might be laying here for a little bit. Bye.